never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Second row, he got a terrible start yesterday as plenty of riders go wide onto the green and beyond.
Yesterday, I don't think he was able to use the advantage of the long gearing, but now he's being able to run his own.
144.5, he is catching them, but they are pulling the pin, seemingly that pace. Veda is in second place, your pole sitter, Rico Salmela in fourth, Carter Thompson.
Racing lines, his own pace, and perhaps it's working out better for him.
Basically yesterday he hedged a bet that he would in the start of the race was just that little bit slower, perhaps saving some tyres.
Well, and are they off? Were they
up from well down on the grid into fifth?
Valentine Peroni, I think it is, that's in third place there. It is.
Absolutely make mincemeat of everybody in the first lap, and it didn't pay off, right?
Something like that, yeah, definitely. Did they touch the green there on the exit, Uriarte and Carpe? They were very close to it. Salmela in fourth. He's from pole. He knows he's got to do better. He's got to.
Here's what happened then, going through turn 10. Was that turn 9 or turn 10?
Beautiful stuff, Jim.
They are yet to get a track limits warning. As we see KJ Monignane stop with a technical issue. That's
have a better result here. He's got to get that win that has been eluded him since his first Rookies Cup season.
Yes.
Leaning maximum angle there to keep it up at the green.
Front end. Big shame for him, the South African.
And really, you know, it's not... Is it close?
Yeah, brilliant stuff then. So out we come through turn 3, on towards turn 4. It's Carter.
And bumping around there, working very hard.
A colleague of mine described someone's front end yesterday as
closing up in front, in fact, because way back to Ramersdorfer in 11th. It's showing on our timing screen.
Hey, Peroni, Veda, Rico, Carter Thompson, Brian Uriarte's made a much better pogo stick.
Oh, and somebody, who was that, was way
Veda,
off,
I think.
way off in the green. I suppose if this is one group, and there really isn't too much in it between the leading groups now.
Yeah, you've got two riders who have got terrible starts comparatively, Quiles and Morelli.
We're going to go in the green, you might as well make a big job of it. So it still is Brian Uriarte on the 51.
Yeah, well, it's under a second between each rider, even back from Pini. So
right, we'll see what Quiles can do with that. He does give himself a lot of work to do. Brian Uriarte picks up and leads, but only just from Max Quiles, the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, yesterday's winner.
Moodley, Christian Daniel Jr., Giulio Pugliese, Leo Ramersdorfer could well be joining that party as well.
Another place there, and in this he said I just got bumped around yesterday. I didn't make a good start in third place ahead of Rico Salmela and the 73 of Valentine Peroni, making the top 5.
Well, as Brian Uriarte goes very, very wide, Lennox Famara has actually...
You know, things got messed up early on. He needs a better race if he's going to go after that cup.
This does make total sense, to be honest with you. You look at the championship, 1 to 5th in the champion, crashed out unfortunately, but it says rider okay.
Yeah, I think you saw Brian win. He lost the lead by 2 points to Alvaro Carpe yesterday.
The championship battling 1 to 5th in the race as well. This is a case of all the others are seeing up ahead of them what they've got to
run wide like that yesterday. It's very odd. Perhaps he just gets himself, you know, in too deep there somehow, and that...
Brian Uriarte looking at the inside of Salmela again then. Look at that. That's not really a stereotypical overtaking spot in the Rookies Cup to become, to actually fight for the championship. This is pretty special stuff from these guys.
He lost a lot of places there yesterday doing the same thing, but he's dropped all the way back now to 5th place.
For these rookies bikes, he narrowly avoids exceeding track limits as well then, so he picks up another place.
And there's a 54 Veda Pratama ahead of the number 5 of Leo Ramos. Right, the lead is...
Up in the 5th goes Brian.
Yes, he's a different man today, I think. He's there, that's absolutely superb. He's not going to stop.
Leo has basically lived here for the last couple of weeks, doing track days around the Red Bull Ring, mini
with, and that's the 48 of Lennox Ferrara, as you say. He's okay, he's obviously rejoicing. He mucked around like he was yesterday. He's already in front of Rico Salmela. Oh, he has a nasty slide.
Bike racing section tuition from Johan Zarco as well, MotoGP rider, former rookie of course as well.
Joined the race.
That's 2A and 2B. He went down then, I think. Here's what happened to him. Yeah,
nasty slide there, but he saved it.
Carter Thompson looking really, really strong. I did see actually start well, so expect a good result from him. He's absolutely on it now, fighting with Christian Daniel Jr.
Yeah,
front end washed away.
Going in. That's, I think, what happened to Ruche Moodley yesterday, wasn't
basically,
it? Yeah,
similar crash. Of course, from 7th on the grid, so he's gained quite a few places in that opening.
Absolutely superb stuff. He's really enjoying his home race, and you have a great weekend. He's had a lot of race. Right, so back with the leaders then, across the start and finish.
You got Tini's lap, although he'll cross it with just one gained overall.
And Navarro Carpe has the advantage, but only just from balance of interviews and that sort of thing. But Christian Daniel now making life hard for him.
Caught them. He's in this group now then.
And there is battle for the lead. It's Valentin Peroni, the Argentine.
Ruche Mouli off the back of this group then. The number 11 sits in 11th place as well. It's always special when you see a home rider actually embracing the pressure and using it to their...
On the 73, pulls out late on the brakes. He goes past Alvaro Carpe.
Didn't get to speak. He'll be looking for redemption after yesterday's crash.
And Brian Iriarte up into third place. He
Advantage rather than fading away with it. Impressive stuff from Leo, I've got to say. Too much about Valentin Peroni yesterday, but he has spent the entirety of his summer break training in Malaysia.
Veda Pratama going into the first corner.
This is a much different race that we see compared to yesterday.
Pratama now completely on his own back there in sixth place. There he is, the number 54. He's only
with Hakim Danish and his trainer and plenty of the up-and-coming stars from Malaysia. Very much so they can tell the riders that have done their homework overnight. They knew exactly when they needed to improve. You spoke to Brian, he said he
hasn't got a slipstream to help him. He's got to work his own way back in terms with...
Used to the heat, even though he was suffering so far this weekend. He's also grown an inch or two as well, and he sounded a little bit lost almost. He wasn't sure what he did wrong, but he certainly rectified it today.
That's right, in the leading five.
He was closing in by 0.3 of a second on Iriarte the summer break too, but that's not slowing him down here today.
And along that penalty for 57, Zani for exceeding track. Indeed, he's up into second place. He's past Valentin Peroni. He's already on the tail of the 83 of our...
Last time around. See what it is when they cross line this time.
Superb shot there. It is Peroni that leads. He really enjoyed the race yesterday. He said it was great fun. He said it all just got Varro Carpe. Yes, he didn't pinpoint just what went wrong. He just was a bit miffed. But he certainly got it sorted. Still is Brian Iriarte leading ahead of Carpe. More and more crazy towards the end of the race. I really had a great time, and he said, I'm just going to play now, hasn't he?
Stand up, Austria. Your boy Leo Ramersdorfer, the number 5, is in 8th place. He's in this lead.
He is. Carpe pulls out alongside. Who's going to be late on the brakes?
He looks dead in the...
Try and do the same thing again, but maybe make a better job of it at the end of the race, he said. And that, of course, with 6 laps.
Group vying for a potential podium then. That's a great start from him.
And Brian Iriarte takes the lead.
His great mate Brian Iriarte, but then he looked the wrong direction because there was Kilos going the other side.
To go is what he's doing now. He's pulled out the very slightest advantage over the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, and Kies the lead going sideways past Alvaro Carpe into the downhill right hand.
Carpe on the inside in towards turn 1. Look at that then, 144.9 for Veda.